Hi there, Christina from Big Little Homestead. Today I'm super excited about this video because it's something I wanted to do for a while, and I finally kind of collected the ingredients for and the funds to order everything over the course of a couple months. And then my last ingredient just showed up, so I am jumping on it to make some magnesium lotion. So you might be asking what magnesium lotion is. So a lot of people take magnesium as a supplement and a lot of people don't, and they may be experiencing some things that if you're magnesium deficient that are pretty unpleasant things, such as sleepless nights, restless legs, headaches, some anxiety can even help with that. So if you're not on a magnesium supplement, I highly suggest, especially for me specifically, I do it for restless leg syndrome and for better sleep at night, because I get really restless legs, especially when I'm pregnant, and I am really looking forward to trying it this way. I'm not as great taking my supplements as I should be. I forget them sometimes, and then I also have a magnesium when I get restless leg, like an oral thing. I'll take some milk of magnesia. My dad found this recipe, and it is milk of magnesia that you mix a little bit of it in a bottle of seltzer water. It tastes horrible, and then you drink it, and he puts stevia in it to sweeten it up to make it not taste so bad, but it's still just terrible. I'd almost live with the restless legs rather than drink it, which I do a lot of the times. I just like lay in bed and eventually fall asleep, but it's pretty miserable. So I'm really looking forward to this, because when you have restless legs, you're supposed to just be able to rub it on, and it makes it feel a lot better. Now, it also will give you a better night's sleep. It'll also help you with these other things. If you've never thought about magnesium as like a additive for you and even for your family, like for my kids and stuff, I'm totally going to use this on my kids if they ever need it. Also, my niece gets restless legs pretty bad, and she's like she's 5, and I'm gonna make her some of it and see, if it can help her. Just a really easy way to get magnesium, and it's apparently supposed to absorb into your skin and work really well that way. So I am pumped. So let's get into it. Let me show you the ingredients. I'll post a link below this video of the recipe that I'm using. I found it off Pinterest. I am gonna make a small change. I'm gonna cut it in half, because I ordered, along with some of this stuff, some essential oils from Young Living, and I have some really beautiful essential oils coming that I want to use some of this magnesium lotion with some of that fragrance as well. So today I'm going to be using, it's actually a fragrance oil. It's just almond fragrance oil. I love the smell of almonds, so that'll be fun. And then when my other essential oils get here, I'm probably going to use jasmine. It was so expensive for the tiniest little bit of it, and I am just so excited to smell it. I love, love, love jasmine. So that's why I'm going to save half my ingredients for that. And then this first batch I will use up and maybe give a couple things away. I got these cute little like lotion cups, which also haven't shown up, so I'm just going to use like a bigger mason jar for now until they do show up, and then I can like package them when they do come, my little cups. I can package them up and give them away as gifts, or I can sell them. So I am just excited. Let's get into it. Okay, so for this recipe, again, I'll post it in the link below, but for this recipe, I'll show you the ingredients, and then we'll make it. We're gonna put everything in a bowl over a double boiler, and then we're gonna put it into a food processor. So here's the things that you're gonna need. You are going to need olive oil. This is just a big old olive oil. I buy these at Costco. It's way cheaper this way if you're ever looking for olive oil. Organic shea butter. Organic beeswax. This is magnesium brine. And then your essential oil, which I'm using a fragrance oil just because this is what I have right now. And let's make it. Then as far as your tools, you're gonna need a food processor. This is another thing, is the food processor used in the recipe looks a lot bigger than mine, and so I'm afraid once I get everything like hot and put it in here that it's just gonna like go everywhere, and I don't want to burn myself, so I'm gonna cut it in half for that reason as well. Then you're gonna need a pot with a little bit of water in the bottom. I just put a couple inches of water in the bottom, and we're gonna get that heating. And then we're gonna put a bowl on top, a heat-safe bowl on top, and create a double boiler. And a double boiler is just a bowl that you can use and mix on top and melt whatever you're melting in on top of your hot water. And as your water heats, it will heat what's in your bowl, and you can stir it, and then it'll melt it that way, rather than like using a microwave or anything like that. So this is a safe way to melt your ingredients. So this will just sit right on top. I'll show you. See? So here's my water. Bam, double boiler. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna put in is our beeswax. There are these great little like chips. Okay, I had to change because it was chilly in here, but now that all of this is boiling and I got dinner going, it got a little warm. Okay, so we're gonna go, it calls for 2 tablespoons of this beeswax, but since we're cutting it in half, I'm just gonna use 1 tablespoon. This is a big bowl for this. Okay, so it's gonna call for 5 tablespoons of this organic shea butter. So we're gonna do half that. So we're gonna do 2.5 tablespoons. I never used shea butter before. I guess I should shave it. I feel like I can just scoop it. It feels like look. See, you can like just kind of. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, it scoops so easily. Okay, so there's 1. Everything here I got off Amazon, aside from my olive oil, which I just kind of took out of my pantry, which I get at Costco. And everything came pretty quickly. I noticed that when I was ordering these things off Amazon, that they were, a lot of them, I had to change out of my order because a lot of them took like a month to get here. So depending on where you live, it could be different, but I didn't realize that until I went to check out. And when I went to check out my Amazon cart, a lot of stuff wasn't getting here for like a month. So I had to go back, find different products, and enter them. So when you're ordering your stuff, if you decide to, just keep that in mind that you might want to check delivery date times. Okay, so half, there's my 2.5. Okay. This is awesome how little this used out of this. I thought for some reason it was going to use more. I didn't look at the measurements until right now. And that's great because I have this for other things like soap making and making more of this and everything like that. So, okay, next we are going to put in our olive oil. It calls for 3/4 of a cup. So, I have 1/4 of a cup, and I'm going to do there's 1/4. And I'll do 1/8. Okay. It's back in my cabinet. So here we go. Everything. And we're going to put it on top of our double boiler. That's pretty good. What do you think? I'm thinking that is good. Okay. Set this guy up like this. And carefully gonna pour this in. Your bowl could be super duper hot, so be really careful. Here we go. Now, I would also recommend, I don't know if this is something to be worried about, but for me, making soap products and lotion products in my food processor, like that I put food in, feels weird. So I'm going to quick rinse out this bowl so that nothing has a chance to like get stuck in there or settle, because, you know, I'm going to use it for food again. So I'm just going to quickly wash everything as they are ready, as I'm done with each thing. Also be careful that you don't leave any residue and pour down your into your sink any kind of like residue from this stuff, because then it could harden once it's in your pipes and cause you some problems there. So the next thing we're going to do is turn this on, and it's hot, so, and it's liquid, so I'm nervous. Let's see. Kind of goes everywhere. So we're going to turn this on, and we're going to slowly pour in our magnesium. We need half this bottle, and then we're going to run it for a minute, and then we'll add our essential oils, or in this case our fragrance oil. It has this little cap. I'm probably just going to poke a hole in it so it doesn't come out too fast. Like that. Okay, ready? I have to like hold it against myself in order to keep this pressed. And a little more. See where we're at. We're not quite, you can't really see it. We're not quite, we're at about, I'll point to it right here. Yeah, that's about exactly half. I'm gonna do a quick little splash and keep this on for a minute. Definitely thick. Wow. This feels oily though. She said it's not oily in the post, and it definitely feels oily. Really oily. So that's not the best. We might have to change our ratio, but that's okay. And now let's add our essential drops. Yeah, see, I feel like I'm putting oil all over everything. Let's see. Oh, this smells good. Like, I think I want to add a little more beeswax or something to make it not so oily. Oily or not, I'm definitely going to get the magnesium benefit, so that's great. But I am going to add a little more beeswax because I have it here and I think it's going to make a difference. It's like everything I have here feels very oily except for this. This is kind of what's keeping it from feeling too oily. I don't know what it's going to do to the recipe. Let's hopefully it doesn't mess it up. But I'm just going to throw like another tablespoon in there. I'm just going to do this again. I don't really even think I need to turn it back on. It's still pretty hot. Careful not to get this stuff all over your... I'm actually going to do 2 tablespoons and just use what I want. We'll see. Okay, I thought I was filming and I wasn't. I poured a little bit of that in. Now we're just combining. Let's see. Looks okay. There it is. Okay, it's actually, rub it all the way into my hand. I'm probably gonna be rubbing this more on my legs than anything else. It's better for sure. It still has, oh no, it feels so much better. Oh, I would highly recommend adding more beeswax to yours. It might be dependent on like the different type of beeswax that the girl used in her recipe versus mine. It has a little bit of an oily feeling, barely at all. Wow, what a difference. Definitely glad we did that. So, I'm just gonna keep using it. Okay, so I'm gonna put on for a little bit longer. I'm gonna scrape all the sides and then I'm gonna do it one more time. Oh, I just wanna like rub it on. It's so like luscious now. I do still, like, I wonder if this is gonna absorb really well so that I don't have like a lotion feeling on my hands, but that's what it feels like, lotion. It doesn't feel like oil. Way better. I'm actually gonna pour the rest of it in. I just have like a touch left. Why not? And then I'm gonna turn it on and then I'll scrape it. Okay, let's scrape her up and then we'll do one last run and put it in our jar. Okay, I'm gonna count to 60 in my mind. Let's jar it. Okay, so this is a beautiful thing. Jar. These are cute and little to start, right? Okay, so here is a great way to get your magnesium supplement if you ever experience restless legs or if you have frequent headaches. Definitely try this, and also to get some better sleep at night. And it's all natural and it's really good for you. You can use it when you're pregnant and nursing and everything else. So enjoy. I hope you like it. And look, it's thick. It's nice. So I'm really excited to not have restless legs anymore. Bye. Till next time.
Disclaimer, we are not medical professionals. Please contact your doctor if you have any questions regarding this product.